Good morning, good morning. It's day 15 of Vlogmas, and I'm in the kitchen this morning because I've made a start. You can see the oven glowing in the background. I've made a start on my Christmas gravy, so I'll be giving you some details on that if you're interested in making it as well. I know Christmas isn't for, is it 9-10 days? However, this is a Get Ahead gravy by Jamie Oliver, which means there are certain stages of it that I can do now, get it 90% made and freeze it all ready for finishing off on Christmas Day, and it takes a load of the pressure off, for me anyway. So if you're wanting to make your own from scratch gravy, I totally recommend the Jamie Get Ahead gravy, the best gravy I've ever made. And I've given it a little bit of a Christine twist, so I'll tell you about that later. So, all we're here for really is to see me open my advents and laugh at what comes out of them, aren't we? I've just got a feeling that today is going to be the day. One of the reasons is that one of the gifts to open today is a Sam gift, which are always greatly appreciated and more me. And I've got a good feeling about Fabric Godmother. We're on day 15 and it's got a good rattle to it, which is always a good sign. Now, when we've opened these, I am going to do a run through from day 7 to 14 and do the weekly tally and see where we're up to. So if you want to hang around for that as well, keep watching. If all you're interested in is me opening these and getting disappointed, it's not going to take you very long. So day 15, it's definitely rattling. Ooh. Ooh, now. This is a 150cm, 60-inch coated cloth tape measure. Now, I like it because it's white writing on a black background, which makes it a lot easier to read than the yellow ones with the black on. Who's it from? Oh, it's a Merchant and Mills one. So a really good quality tape measure. So this is a good one for me. Don't know how much the value of it is, but that is going to go in my social sewing bag, my catch-all caddy, because I need a new tape measure in there. The one that's in there is a bit scratty, to be honest. So yeah, that's a win from me. Regardless of how much it costs, it's a definite win today. And next, now I've been trying to guess what this is since I pulled it out of the box this morning. I haven't got a clue. Is it a large pin cushion? It could be one of those little phone stand things, couldn't it? For your mobile phone to go on. It's definitely squidgy. What have you made me, Sam? It feels like a homemade gift, this, which are always greatly appreciated. So let's have a look. It's purple. And it's felt. It's got a tree on it. Oh, look. It's a little Christmas ornament that I could use as a pin cushion in my sewing room, but how cute is that? Yeah, I think it's a pin cushion. If it's meant to be something else, Sam, you know. But thank you. Lovely handmade gift. Perfect. So, as I said, I am I've been busy already. The chicken wings are roasting in the oven, which is stage 1 of the gravy making saga. So what else am I going to do today? I've still got the crackers to finish. I've had a bit of a debacle with them. Hang on, I'll grab one and I'll explain what's gone on. So here we go. Now, the plan was to put plastic snaps on these. But when I made one, which was fine, and I made one, showed it the hubster, and he said, they're a bit hard to undo and to fasten back up again. And we do have some older people at the dinner table. He said, I can just see one of these, they'll be tugging on it and it'll fly across the table and everything will go peak-tongue. Which I hadn't thought about. But that's all part of the fun of Christmas Day to me. But anyway, I took it on board and taken it on board, and instead of the press studs, I've put press studs on, but I've put sew-on ones on, which are easier, says, to fasten and undo, so there won't be any accidents. And then, I know they're not wrapped round a cylinder yet, I've put a cute little button in the middle, and then I'm going to put a gift tag, tie a gift tag around that button, and then I can put the names on those instead of having to put stickers on and then put them on the table and take all the stickers off, and then someone sits in the wrong place anyway. I'm going to put some homemade labels on them with everybody's name on, so there is no confusion that way, is there? I've got the ribbon. That's arrived because I couldn't find any gold ribbon. Well, not enough of it anyway. We've got that now, and I'm pleased with it. I was opening it to show you, but it's all back together. Oh, there we go. So that's the ribbon I've got to tie around either end. Should have enough of that because I think there's about 25 yards of it. Perfecto. So, yeah, nearly there. My goodness, it has been a saga, hasn't it? So all I've got to do is, I've done 4 of them, so I've got another 8 to do. So the press studs on and the buttons are on, and then I can start filling my cracker tubes, putting the ribbon round, putting the name tags on. Done. And these are definitely getting finished at some point today. In fact, I might do them now while the chicken wings are cooking. And I'll bob back later and let you know how I've got on with the crackers and my dress. I need to get some more of my dress made today as well. So another busy day ahead. But I'm going to put my big girl pants on and get as much of it done as I can, because that's all you can do, isn't it? Just keep going. So happy Vlogmas Day 15, and I will see you in a bit. So I've prepped my gravy. I've got the chicken wings, carrots, celery, sage, rosemary, star anise and bay leaves, drizzled with olive oil and some salt and pepper on. And they're going to go into the oven now for an hour to bake. Okay, so I've roasted everything for an hour, taken it out. You can see my potato masher there. I've been mashing everything up over a medium heat. I've put 60 ml of sherry in. I'm just letting that cook off for a bit. Then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of plain flour. And it says 2 litres of water. I tend to just put 1.5 litres in, 2 litres in, and I can't thicken it. So my version has 1.5 litres of water in, and then you leave it to simmer, stirring occasionally for about 30 to 40 minutes until it gets to the thickness that you like. So as if by magic, this took about 40 minutes of simmering, and it's kind of half the thickness that I like it to be, but that's okay. I'm letting it cool down a bit now, and then I'm going to sieve it through a coarse sieve into a bowl, let it cool completely, Then it's going into some plastic containers and going in the freezer until a couple of days before Christmas. Then I'm going to be adding some cranberry sauce to lift it, some salt and pepper to season it. Heat it slowly in a saucepan. I don't put it with the meat juices because I'm making so much of it. I'm making gravy for 12 people. And then, if it doesn't come to the thickness or flavour that I like, I also sneakily add in some chicken gravy granules, and that helps thicken it and balances out the flavours as well. Okay, so it's just turned 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm starting to feel it now. So what have I got done today and what am I still planning on doing? Well, this doesn't look like much, but I have got 2 of these full of the best gravy in the world. So, will 2 of these tubs be enough gravy for 12 people? Possibly not, but what happens is when you freeze it and defrost it, it thickens up. So when it comes out, I will be adding a bit more water. Well, probably put about another ½ litre of water with it and some of the secret chicken gravy granules and thicken it up and build it up that way, and they'll be plenty. But it tastes absolutely yummy. So the gravy got done. Success. And then I haven't done any of my dress because I've been down in the kitchen all day and the extension garden room, sorry. Because I've been busy getting these cutie pies finished. I'm about halfway through. They're all full. And I've made my own gift tags from some old cards. They've got the ribbons tied on them, the little button, and a press stud. Yeah. What do we think? For our Christmas Day table instead of crackers. I think they're great, and I'm sure everybody else will as well. So I've got about 6 of them done, so I'm about halfway. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm not going to start sewing now, so I've not done any sewing today. As such, I've done hand sewing for these, and I'm really pleased with them. So I'm going to get these all finished and put in a bag and put away ready. So that's one thing ticked off my action plan list. Well, 2 things, because I've got the gravy done as well. And then the other thing I got yesterday when I was out was the Christmas gift bags for everybody. So I'm going to get all the presents together and put them all into individual bags ready to wrap. And then I can start grabbing a bag when I'm feeling in the mood and just wrap the presents in that bag. Then it's not overwhelming. So that's my plans for today. And then I'm just going to watch a bit of TV and chill after tea. We're on salmon for tea tonight, so that's an easy thing to make. Thank goodness. I feel like I've been cooking all day making this flipping gravy, but so worth it. So I hope you've enjoyed following me on Vlogmas Day 15. The last thing that I've got to do is price up the fabric Godmother gifts for the week. I haven't forgotten. So we'll do that now, shall we? So I've gone through Godmother gifts from days 7 to 14, and we're going to run through them. They're hopefully going to pop up either side of me. I mentioned them with the price that I found for them. Some of them are reference sick, but here we go. So on day 8, we got the Hiroshima silk ones. Now, I found them for about £9, but one of my lovely viewers Found them for £5.62, so we're going to go with those. Loved those. They were so unusual and it was a nice gift. It was a win from me. Day 9. I think I got day 6 and day 9 mixed up, but my day 9 had 2 woven labels in it. Very nice sweater weather labels, specific to Fabric Godmother, so not an easy thing to price. So what I had to do for these was look at some nice quality labels and work out how much 2 of them would be, because most of them come in a pack of 6 or 8. So I'll put a price of £3 on those 2 labels. Nice labels, but labels aren't that expensive and they're not luxury in my opinion. On day 10, now, they upped the game again on day 10 because we got 2 labels again, but these were resin labels from Little Rosy Cheats, made especially for these advent calendars. So I've been on Etsy and I've had a look at similar labels and they are not cheap. So I put a price of £10 because they varied from £4 something to £6 per label. So I put a price of £10, gone with the middle ground on those 2 labels. And I really do think that they're worth it. I'm not sure I would pay that for them, but it's lovely to receive them. Day 11 was, a bit, again. It was a bobbin or a spool of gold Gutterman thread. And I found the exact same thread on Hobbycraft for £2.50. Okay. And then day 12, we just kept going down further and further downhill, in my opinion, because we got a tin of safety pins. Very useful, and I will use them on my sewing socials, but not luxury in my opinion. So I'll put a price of £3 on that tin. And I think I was being generous. Day 13, yay, we upped our game again. And we got a bio-resin buckle from Pigeon Wishes. Now this has been made specially for this advent calendar, so it's quite a unique item. And I've put a value of £15 on it. It might be a little bit more, but I've seen similar buckles, some £15, some £20. So we'll put 15 on ours. And then day 14, went a bit downhill again. We had floral ribbon. Beautiful, beautiful ribbon. But I put a price of £2 on that ribbon. Couldn't find it anywhere. But nothing special to me. So, how have we done? What's the total for week 2? Now, as the week went on, because I wasn't totting it up as we went along, I felt like it was going really downhill. I seriously did. And I thought there's no way that we're going to hit that £35 minimum mark on week 2. But surprisingly, and I think because they up their game on certain items like the Rosy Cheeks labels and the Pigeon Wishes bottle, that actually helped them regain some ground. And the total that I've worked out for week 2 is £41.12. So week 1 was £37, was it £37.80? Week 2's £41.12. So what does that work out at? Let's do the maths. Something 92, 41, 51, 61, 71, £78.92. Not bad. So we're halfway. And we've got more than, so halfway was £60, wasn't it? So we're at 78, so we're above where we should be for the gifts that we're in. Now, whether you think you'd like some of those gifts in an advent calendar or not, isn't what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the actual value of the gifts that they're putting in there, and is the overall advent calendar actually worth at least £120, which is what I paid for it. So going off what we've opened so far, we're ahead of the game. So let's see what happens in the second 2 weeks. That's it for today. So I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. And you're ahead of the game. I certainly don't feel like I am at the moment. And some of the eagle-eyed of you may have noticed that we've not had a deck of the day today. I've just had the time. Does gravy count as a deck a day? Don't think it does it? But I spent 3 hours making turkey gravy, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Okay, I'm off now to finish making up my Christmas Day crackers. So I will see you all tomorrow, when hopefully I might get some of my dress made, mightn't I? Take care and happy Vlogmas. Bye.